I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Oh, they are. Trust me. Let me, you know, get everything, make sure it's good to go.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Oh, it's already there. Probably this weekend. Again, the update didn't really give us much. I haven't been able to really enjoy the game this week. So I'm kind of hoping the next update gives us a little bit to enjoy for longer than, I don't know, like half a day, preferably.
Onwards. We have work to do.
There we go. Okay, that should be good. And then like, I'm sure a lot of people would agree, like, the anime fighters has become quite dry. There's not a whole lot to really do. As much as I do want to stream it and play it, there's nothing to do in the game. And that kind of sucks. But, I mean, we'll see.
It's time to move on.
This weekend could change. You know, the weekend could change that, I suppose. We'll see. Hard to say. Okay, so now I need to change the time, damn. 8 to 10. I think I remembered incorrectly. Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. School started back up, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I have a bunch already. I'm already having to cram in a ton. So I might not be able to stream tomorrow. But we'll see. If I do stream tomorrow, it's gonna be really late. But I at least have to be have all my stuff for the weekend turned in, which sucks. I don't know. I'm kind of saving Robux to do giveaways on Discord, but I'm also waiting for the game to be somewhat enjoyable. Hey, I should be able to continue the story. That's so pretty. Participate in the trial. Oh no.
What do we do? The whole situation is so confusing. Good plan. Impossible things don't...
Just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and Lynette. Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
Thanks, Navia. Well?
Best of luck to you.
How epic.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
You know, it's not looking
Be
great.
honest, you might be disappointed.
No. We're already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Well, now, don't you all look disappointed? Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed. That was to be expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence, but don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so easily.
Since both parties are present, I declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session.
Oh shit.
Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Miss...
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary...
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that...
Oh, I need to... I don't know, like, auto text kind of expensive. Chat, why aren't you... There we go. Okay, if I can pull it up on my phone, that'd be great. Where did my thing go? Oh, put it right here. Whoa.
You ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began. And
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
in that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Farina.
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open.
Okay.
Mr. Linney is clearly lost. There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly...
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so? And if I may ask, what did you hear while you...
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing?
No, nothing.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone...
Huh?
Hey, hang on.
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by the box, and I definitely heard the thud.
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundation... Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
The House of the Hearth?
No wonder they did something like this.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatsui's doing. Now it all makes sense.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an act.
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless you're... The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the info. Oh, good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night...
Hey, Linny. Why didn't you tell us...
Order! Order! Mr. Linney, allow me to reestablish the facts. Lady first, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the... Are these claims true?
I mean, interesting.
Please answer my question.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
No. God damn it, we're losing so badly.
knew it.
This is bad.
That's it. We might
We
as well
better
move
turn
on to the
we better
sentencing
turn the
already.
tide. Oh my.
What should we do
Quick, say something crazy like
Granted. In that case, what is your request?
Is that really necessary? They're already
The defendant deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order! Order, I say!
Oh shit,
Your
man.
request is
Come on
reasonable,
now.
and we shall adjourn. This
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? In that case, my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for...
Yeah. You keep on thinking that. Dude, we're screwed. Oh, we're so done for. We don't have any defense. The only thing we got is there's a broken pot.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydroarch... I'm sorry, Traveler.
Yeah, sorry. Paimon just knew it. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad, not to set the wrong tone or anything. But Paimon's really...
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry. I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the... But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right
True.
now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details since the truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to. Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, you met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I
know you're not, but
Please
wait.
forgive us.
You're forgiven.
Well, you both say that, but... Right. Let's hear your answer.
Of course. I'll answer any. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurate? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick with the objective of getting close to the core.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the...
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
Well, nothing. As soon as I reached that room, which should have been impossible, of course, I was quite certain that I was the only one. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground.
Ooh.
But the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't... After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets
Yeah, I mean,
in
maybe,
order to
but
deal...
like-
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mist, but like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the...
Well, Traveler,
I mean,
you decide.
we, I would say we trust Child. We only, like,
choose.
half trust him. We trust him enough. We'll trust you.
Okay.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty badly against you two. If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense. Huh?
Oh, we're gonna... A big brain. We're gonna Where am I? Yes, we're ready. We're ready we're ready to trial. We're ready to end this.
Both parties have returned to their positions. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the event.
That took long enough. Now then, if at this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linney's perspective.
Oh dear Lord. Oh no. Am I on a
As the
timer?
countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud. He did not realize that the sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught. So Linney proceeded to
Wait,
knock
so then
him
where
out
did she
too
go?
before stuffing him into that box. Afterward, Linney passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's death would be ruled an accident.
So everything but the first one is an absolute piece of nothing.
And there you have it. That's the truth behind what happened.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina?
Key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events.
How do I... Oh God, oh no.
According to Linney, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
I mean... I don't know. I feel like I should probably use this. Oh shit, my bad.
Linney went to the room that contains the Oratrice's core.
Yeah, no, that's an actual truth. We're aware of that. It's gotta be this one. So it's here. What?
Linney did not.
Attention! When the countdown started,
Oh,
Linney
Paimon, please shut up. Oh my lord.
crime scene had finally he reached the.
Hey, we refuted some pretty wild and absurd claims. Because then it's like, where'd she go?
Paimon did it! Paimon.
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing reasoning?
If that's the case, then if Carol hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Linny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would...
Oh, they have a point.
That's right, you tell him! And that, oh, well, your denial is very strident, I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claim? Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box, you're saying that he wasn't.
Oh God, what is this? Huh? Ooh. Oh shit, what the hell?
Are you sure we don't need to give this more thought? Paimon thinks there's...
Paimon.
That's right! This means that when the crime happened, Linny, the same clue you used to disprove his alibi, has now been...
Well, to think you'd use such logic.
Yeah, well, I did. They call me a gamer.
Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crime,
Well, that's what we
then
gotta
who
figure
was it?
out. Apparently, you're not listening. Oh shit. We have clues to figure out the murderer? Wait. Did Cowl do it? No way. Cowl set it up? And died on accident?
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Could there have been a third person involved? The deceased's name is Cowl, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Yeah, okay, but if that's true, then where did she go? Right? Is she still in the building? Hypothesis correct? I'm a freaking gamer. Are you freaking kidding me, Paimon?
Oh, is that so?
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowl did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim.
I'm a little
No one
lost here.
entered or left the opera house through its entrances. So, the deceased's name is Cowl.
No.
The deceased's name is Cowl.
Oh shoot.
No one entered or left. The deceased's name is Cowl.
Am I stupid? Maybe.
No one entered or left the opera. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well.
Wait, but that goes against what I'm saying. That's a stupid ass
May
clue.
have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. The deceased's name is
Okay, so maybe.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment. No one entered or left the opera house.
I think that one's here.
Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. So there must have been some feet.
Oh shit. What's wrong? Oh, what?
No
Wait,
one
what?
entered or left the opera house. It would have been tough for both people to. The deceased's name is Cowell. It would have been tough for both people to fit. The sound we heard may have come. The deceased's name is Cowell.
And
The sound we heard may have come. It would have been tough for both people. Lenny was not in the tunnel at.
God. Oh, I got two of them.
Lenny was not in the tunnel. Halsey's clothing was. It would have been tough for both people.
God, bruh, come on.
Halsey's clothing was.
Oh, so you're not supposed to get it right.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
I see how it is. So this was all just a bluff. And here I thought you had.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared. Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits. And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know, like you did from that water tank, Lynette.
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents. But do you not see that the crowd is growing impatient? There is.
Bro, can you give us like half a minute? We gotta really. We
If
got
the
the
defense
brain
is
for.
unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between. The deceased's name is Cowell, Lenny's assistant.
Oh,
It would have
bullshit.
been tough for
What is
both
this?
people to fit
Wait,
into
what?
The vase was not broken by chance.
Ah, the vase wasn't there before. How was I supposed to get that?
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped. Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's a similar method,
Oh, okay.
a person could be transformed.
Oh, just a moment, please. How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic trick. Must we really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend, magic tricks are ultimately just illusions
I mean, sure,
and
but, like-
misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're
Even so, I trust that the truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps a new line of reasoning may open if we try to get. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress. Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effect.
Yeah, please go look at that dead body. Tell us what he's got.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be
Oh.
discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are water from the primordial sea.
The primordial sea.
The
Primordial
note's
sea?
contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs. Had
Bro,
accomplice.
come on.
The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
You've got to be kidding! People dissolve.
It's something so ridiculous.
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but
If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowl was targeting that girl... Just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me!
Mademoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just...
Order! Order! It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results. But we cannot yet
sure we
verify
can't,
the
but
veracity.
like-
Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the items along. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence.
Of course. Thank you. If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all.
Yeah, why was there a hook?
Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that...
Wait, is he drowning
water
them?
from the primordial sea.
Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead some form of trick.
Oh.
The water from the primordial sea should already have been prepped before Halsey entered the magic box. Now it seems like the hook rope... The rope that strung the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and cut. As such, the focus here is on the water and not the tank. Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do? I remember there was something else with... The rope that strung the water...
God damn, I got a lot of that wrong. Or I got a lot of it right. So...
The water from the primordial sea... Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. The rope that strung the water... The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant.
What? No shot.
Lynette was in the magic box... Lynette was in the magic box on... The rope that strung the water... The deceased's name is Cowell...
All wrong again?
I remember there was something else within the... Lynette was in the magic box on... I remember there was something else... I remember there was... Lynette was in the magic box...
Sure, let's say Lynette had something to do with it.
The water
Okay.
from the primordial... The deceased's name is
Sure.
Cowell. I remember there was...
It's like, bro, can you stop failing? Okay. I don't know what I did.
Ahem. It's in the original plan. Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope, and the number selector securing it. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down, and afterward, Cowell would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel. With the remaining evidence, but he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel, and wound up being fatally hit by...
Huh. That does make sense.
That actually links together a lot of the more
Oh, damn.
Oh dear. What
do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused an innocent person?
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence. I shall now
shit.
invite him on stage to share it with...
Please come on stage.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other, and we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
What?
That can't be. Oh, I see. Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own. Does this not clear, my dear citizens, my loyal audience? Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent. Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowell then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea. But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his part. Ultimately, he knocked Cowell out. Now, as much as I regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite... Am I right?
We've used up all the evidence we collected. There's no way. Is this the end of the road?
Bro, Lenny.
I can't think of anything either. Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move.
I think we've all seen enough now. And we have ample witness. I believe this is indeed the finale. Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not...
Excuse me, everyone, but I must
Miss, I must ask you not to shout.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all... I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honor. What in the world is she...
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond...
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting... Once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous... Come on, Lenny and Lynette. Give it another go. Don't worry. But, as the magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the...
I understand.
And voila.
Do Genshin? Yeah, it is Genshin Impact.
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey?
New update came out yesterday night, so I've been trying to complete the new story.
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me. And then before I knew it, she...
That'll teach you to underestimate...
Where should I begin? I'm sorry.
What? Why?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt.
Oh, getting
I heard
Mondstadt
that
bad
Linny's
rep.
show
What the
was gonna
hell?
be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there.
Oh, it's the
And
thief.
I've
Are you
never been
freaking
caught
kidding?
before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Linny was the one.
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was onto me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the...
Can a person even hide in there?
But I swear, I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box.
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lillian's perspective.
Oh, brother. What in the hell am I looking at? Oh. Well, okay.
The strange... The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but was smashed during the struck... Lillian was...
And it's Ace having been selected out of her...
Oh, Paimon, shut the hell up.
He did not know that Lil mistakenly believed the two broke the flat with no way of escaping. She
Hey, I knew Lenny and Lynette were... They were free my man. What was I trying to say? I knew they were innocent. Hell yeah.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So,
she had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thing.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to...
Ah, so that's the... Bravo!
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to... Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not...
What? Are you reading my mind now? No. I have no further.
Wow! Look at that!
If there are no objections, then as the Chief
We're
Justice
winners.
of Fontaine,
We're freaking
I shall
winners.
once again repeat the full sequence of the actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank. Using the fireworks at the end of the... He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box. And finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the... If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud... Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked on Lillian according to her own statements. As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the Opera House, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny... While there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated, this case, at least, can be handed over to the Oratrice to make the final decision.
It'd be even crazier if it was sort of like, guilty.
As such, Linny and Lynette
Oh,
are
let's
officially
freaking go,
declared
winners.
not.
Great work, partners.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, God. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes? I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
I was just following. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to—
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know, and seek the protection of the—
Yes! Our boss discovered that the water can cause people— It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent more off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the—
Planted in the hat.
And now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
So where does it bring them? Surely it's teleportation of some sort. Kind of like a waypoint? But to where? So each test thing was...
Back now? That's...
Traveler, Paimon! Please wait.
Winnie.
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to, but still. Let me thank you again for defending me to the end. Even after you learned that I'm a member of the Fatui. I guess. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave? The one who controls the House of the Hearth?
That's right. And since we're here, I was wondering, would you mind hearing a story? It's back when our parents first died. Lynette and I were left wandering the street. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility?
That was how we felt at first, too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye.
Excuse me.
I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use.
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
It took a while for me to realize just after one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh no. So he was but Wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with...
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law. I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person, and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guard, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm.
I
And had
gotcha.
even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans. Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles, but she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us...
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis's power once she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that...
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis.
Yeah, it sounds reasonable, I
Today's
guess.
case has also
I don't think
proven
she's
that
actually
people
going to
from
use it to fix
Fontaine
it, but
can
we'll
indeed
see.
dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. All of us house members here, Lady Arlecchino herself included, are from Fontaine. We won't give up on defending our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family...
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
It's all right. I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own
That's
decisions.
fair. Yeah, I mean, hey,
and that I believe what I'm
could
doing
blame
is
you.
right. If you should need anything
I'd
at
probably
all
join
in the
it
future,
too. Let's be real.
feel free to find
If she was like, hey,
I will do my
you
best
can
to
join me,
help
all
you.
you gotta do is
As plain
not betray us, and I would be like, she, okay, I suppose.
Bye, Linny.
God, I really like Lenny. I like Lynette. Where's the door? Is this the door? This isn't the door. This is the door.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold? And given that there's new evidence from the
I
trial,
mean, true, new, wait.
there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow.
Ah, I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you... Sorry. I might have been too...
Don't say that, Navia.
Ah, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too.
I mean,
It was like having new waters flowing into
we
a stagnant
could
mire,
rejoin, I don't
causing
know,
new hope to
maybe.
spring forth, and the reflection in the... Sorry about that. I'm a bit... Wait, should we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh? Do we really need to get that formal?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later.
Okay.
Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
You don't have to twist Pylon's arm if...
Oh, wonderful. In that...
All right, then. Let's have our farewell meal.
Oh, God, that was Act 1. And there are 2 acts. right? There are 2 acts, aren't there? There are. Bro, if Act 1 took that long, I'm worried about how long Act 2 was gonna take. Personally, okay. I like that the acts feel longer because in, what was it? Was it Sumeru? Sumeru and Inazuma, they felt so short. Ooh. Especially Inazuma. I remember, like, Act 2 could be completed in, like, 30 to 40 minutes, I think. It was Act 2, it was like Act 2 or 3, but it was extremely freaking short. I remember that about Inazuma. Where it had a lot of, like, short acts. How the hell do I get over there? Oh, I can just teleport. So it's good that these are a lot longer. It's more story driven, I feel. Heavily story driven. Giving proper lore. Proper backstory. It's freaking awesome.
I came here several times with my father when I was little. But stopped eating. Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while.
Oh, in that case, I'll go order for us first.
Okay. Holy cow.
Everything looks so good.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like.
Is that lasagna? Oh my god, bro.
And if it's not?
Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only 1 dish per table.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after.
Oh, true. Very true.
Huh? Paimon didn't mean that you had to order.
She just rolling in money? What is happening?
Cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now?
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward.
We just got a huge hint, though.
Paimon would never.
Literally, Lenny could tell us.
Yet it was because this was such a...
If only that guy could have finished speaking.
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like, to be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability. It's just that it's easy to guard against, which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exists. Those highfalutin folk are not all...
There's no way I can finish this tonight.
It's all right. Well, this was supposed to be a farewell meal. Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended.
I see. So, your primary objective. I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while.
Yeah. We've heard that she's super popular here.
Yeah,
in
true.
Fontaine.
Very popular. Very.
And
But
it'll
what
be
if
tough getting
we
any of her
just
time.
skipped in line? Huh? I mean...
Would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of...
Guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full of sketchy ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
I love sketchy ideas.
One
Let's see what
way
you
would
got.
be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance. I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play. Don't you think?
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn.
All right, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. Then, wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers. Don't let her go back to sleep until I can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long...
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is...
Valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep. All
Dude,
right,
I sort of overlooked the fact that you would go straight to jail.
Perhaps you could. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally.
You mean That if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does. Why don't we give it a try after this meal?
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Was this your drink? Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention and the cup was right next.
No, it's fine. We're just about done.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fonta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
Is that so? Huh. Well, if we're all finished eating, then I'll go.
Yeah, we're stuck.
Yeah, the two of us thinking it's kind of mid. I guess we'll just get it off the menu. A bit of an overreaction. Okay.
Oh, so full.
Paimon, can you shut the hell
I
up?
can barely float anymore.
Tired of you. Oh yeah, you can try walking.
That would be so normal.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're.
Hey, Navia, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Let's get ready to try to meet the high.
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're.
I wonder what other characters will
I wish you
meet.
smooth sailing. I'll see you again.
I'm curious. Now we're starting Act 2. You gotta be joking. Oh my god. This is gonna take forever. I do not have the time to do this tonight. Wait. No, I've gotta go. No. Oh no. Are there no waypoints over there? There's one. It's like at the boat. Did I not grab that? Or was I in? Oh wait, I think it automatically brought you into story. Oh, it's right there. I want to try and complete Fontaine. I haven't completed. No, I've completed Mondstadt and Liyue. I never completed Inazuma. I haven't completed Sumeru. Fontaine's cool. I like it. I'll give it a go. That was the issue. I think I used the wait. Do you seriously have to walk all the way here? My goodness. Did I really do that? No. I took a cart. Where's the boat? Am I dumb? Didn't I take a boat over here? I want to grab this. Yeah, because I came up from the side. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. It's definitely nighttime though. I had to have come from that direction. Something's off. No, it actually does not go over here. Did I glide all the way here? Oh, wait, what? We'll start this one, but I'm not finished.
Looks like that boat we took. Looks like we're back here again, huh? Traveler? That's Vache. Hey, why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty. Huh? Hang on. Hey, Traveler? Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
Are we gonna drown in a little fountain? Are you kidding me? Oh.
Vache, are you my dear No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Wait. My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So how much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since? Yes, that is what I was once. But now I do not know how I came to be like this either. No matter where, but now we can no longer. No, our reunion no longer has any. The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie. If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him perhaps that is so.
Like, what if
Only I
he's
could have
dead?
comforted him. Told him that I did not suffer. Is that what you call it? Dissolving. It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy. With only I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so. I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think. Farewell, then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence.
Am I in the fountain playing? What the hell is happening? Oh, I can't wait till she's playable. Oh my god.
Demoiselle, look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex. Chlorand?
Oh snap.
Quick, now's our chance!
Oh, she's nuts. Oh, what? Okay, she's gonna be a fun playable character. Both of them, dude. Fontaine has some
I should thank
fun
you
looking
for
playable
lending us your
characters.
sword there, Chlorand. But before I do so, could you explain?
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually.
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust.
Do not speak.
Sorry, Demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Coran, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid—
Sorry, I did not.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that—
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very— Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
Huh. I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to— And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control—
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authority. I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means. Deploy—
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful. And do not—
I will continue investigating, no matter what. We will bring the truth. Regardless, thank you for your help today, Chlorand. But, if you get any ideas, tell—
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop—
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was being sincere with you.
I know, I just... She's...
Oh, thank goodness! I'm undone with those Gardamex
Bro, I thought I was done for. We weren't answering.
There was that champion duelist named Chlorine who came out to save us too. We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. As such, we're still partners.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosul.
All right, you two.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow? Cool.
Yes. All thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake. After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said, that the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky. Fanta only comes in sweet flavors, so how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Yes. So, if you hadn't drunk that cup from...
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak.
Huh. Really?
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate.
Interesting.
But whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger and hurried here as...
What? Why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now...
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial?
Well, it can't be coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. She said that she heard the... Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too! But it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial? Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from...
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
New intel? What?
Well, let's hear it, shall we? Oh.
Oh, yeah, she's gone. Like,
Vache?
bye-bye.
That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't... Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene, but he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been threatened? Yes, thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate. Oh, you mean you'll...
Well, you did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. That means... And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily.
Demoiselle, do try not
We're
to
gonna have
look
to
quite
fight
so
Child again, aren't we?
pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosul.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's... We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely...
Yeah, I'm sure. It's that little thingy. Bam. Bam. Pow. Oh. Where am I? I gotta go back over here. Where is that? Is that up top or on bottom? I don't know. Bottom. Oh, it's not even that far.
Once...
No, please skip. Oh, yeah, they added the new weapons. They're worse. You're joking. What a freaking joke. Why would... What? There's no point in even going for him. Well, that one's better. This one's... The base attack is slightly higher, but the crit rate's like... The swords are the same. Cool. That's very weird. I don't really get that.
magic begin!
Oh yeah, you can. We've got Lynette. Oh my god. I kind of do want to build her. She's cool.
It's right up ahead.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious.
Very good.
I shall find rooms for our
Thank you, Malus. Now, let...
I'm sorry. Where am I? What in the hell is this? The sewers? Should be a waypoint. Oh, above ground. Oh, waypoint. Very cool, okay. How very interesting.
So, this is
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that...
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago.
Your father... He was the
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me...
No. I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this. My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets. 3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Oh.
Oh no.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused. 3 years later, I still... How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, the closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial...
Interesting.
That's why you're so determined to get to the...
That's right. However, I must know what really... If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here I am investigating his death. You really...
Demoiselle, please. If there is anything...
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our...
Wait! If Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people...
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. People love watching the evil turn...
But how could... never mind. If Callus was really falsely accused...
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel.
Oh, her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him? Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can...
Miss Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but Seeing how he was resolute in there was only ever one choice.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I...
Don't worry, Navia.
Afterward, Ms. Crohan told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety. Yes, that is our understanding.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care? All right. Anyway, that's the information I
Probably
wanted to
because
share with you.
she was that
Even
strong.
if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end. Thanks. You too?
Yeah.
Please, relax and get some sleep.
This, I'm not gonna lie, this place kind of just reminds me of, Bellabog from freaking Star Rail.
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When did you get back? Were you with...
No, I just returned after going out for a while.
Wait, so you didn't sleep?
How could I after having such...
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone.
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does
that mean we're too late, though?
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, and that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on all the cases and if the Oceanid you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some...
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? Whew. Guess that's the... In that case, let's go to... Aren't you...
no, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable...
Oh, they're not on good terms. We're screwed. Sucks to be me.
The Palais is right up ahead. Come on.
Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently out. This place does look pretty heavily guarded.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell. If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy. So please leave if you don't have a reason.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up.
Is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
Yeah, we're here on official business.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief.
Thanks so much.
He's gonna be in there dealing with the Fatui. Knock.
Please come in.
Huh? Where's the Fatui? I know they're in here. Oh, I guess they're not.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Neuvillette. We only lied to get in because...
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance.
So
We're looking for a man called Bachet. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be...
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Wait, you're not gonna spell the name for the man? Come on now. They're never like, yeah, could you spell that for me? Like, how do we spell?
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vacher has been involved in any case. There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Traveler, what if it was really just...
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur.
Ahem.
My bad, G.
Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a lad. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case. Yet you still, in your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let everything was hanging on a thread at that moment? Just that there are still so many things I never got to tell. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart, and it's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
My bad. She went off on a little tangent. I get it, I guess. She lost her dad.
Are you okay?
No, she's not okay.
You're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there's...
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder...
What is it? Did you think of something?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the... That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that. But didn't find anything of value. Oh? Wait.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water? And then got washed away with... Yeah! And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to be a...
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. You're complete... All right, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my...
Yeah, we're gonna...
I don't think we will, because if the person's
Or do you want to head
gone,
over by yourself
we're not
later?
gonna find them.
Great.
Yeah, idea's so fresh. We should head on over. Our brains just, where am I? It wants me to jump. Where's the thing? Is it up? Oh, it's up there. Maybe later. Interesting. The layout of this place is very, cool.
Whoa,
Very there.
what a huge ship! Why
That's
would
what
a
that
ship
is?
be anchored at a place...
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like my father was the one who asked for it to be built like this, perhaps our tastes in a gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Paimon was confused by a group, but now that Paimon has seen this ship...
Well, Poisson.
What time is it? I'm gonna have to end the stream. I'll have to end it here for the night. It is quite late, and I got work tomorrow. So, No time. Where's my thing? Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll see you all in the next one tomorrow. You know what? I'll play Anime Fighters. Why not? We'll give it a go. If it doesn't go so well, we'll play Genshin afterwards. Wait, no. Tomorrow? Friday. I'll stream Friday. I've got school stuff to do tomorrow. I don't have time. Unless I do it like a really late stream. But in that case, I'll either see you tomorrow or I'll see you all Friday. I don't know. But we'll do some sort of Anime Fighter stream, I guess. I don't know. There's just like nothing to do in the game. And I don't want to be just sitting there doing absolutely nothing as a stream. I don't want to bore everyone else and myself, because then who's having any fun? No one. At least in this, like, there's something to do. But I'll see you on the next one. Hit the like button, do subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it.